Ooh, we fishing. Oh, nope.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Why is your slippers in the
look,
water?
dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Jeez.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
I don't understand these wedding games.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of
This
it?
is a game?
Never.
Yeah.
Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
Oh, whoa.
Look, mutations don't just turn them barren as a mule, they give them an ass's ears to boot. Must have some other horse part hidden in his trousers.
You jealous? You jealous of my ears? Let's see. What will I get if I retrieve the shoe? Why?
And
Why
once
would
I
you just throw
retrieve
your
it?
shoe in the water?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged.
Oh. Shawnee, throw your shoe. Throw your shoe. Let's join in on this fun. Yeah, they gotta come up with new wedding games. Oh.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
Throw in your slipper. What a waste of a perfectly good shoe. Oh man, I wouldn't participate. I'd be pissed if someone threw my shoe in the water.
Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to think the slipping is easy.
Alright, check this out. I got Witcher senses. Lost shoe. And the ears stayed on. Shawnee, your shoe? No? I can't get out? There we go. Was that it?
Sir.
Just when you think you know all the plow
That wasn't
folks'
it. That wasn't it.
customs,
Alright,
they
alright, we go.
surprise you with slippers.
So now the shock's faded. Perhaps you could stop talking and fish out my shoe, which I so unfortunately lost
Oh,
in the
there it
pond.
is. Just don't throw your shoe in the water. Alright, so here's your sopping wet boot.
Just when you think you know all the plow folks' customs, they surprise you with slippers.
So now the shock's faded. Perhaps you
That
could
wasn't
stop
it?
talking and fish out my shoe, which
Oh.
I so unfortunately lost in the pond.
Okay. Shit. Alright, hold on, hold on. Where did that shoe go? Oh, okay, here's one. There are some shoeless women at this wedding. Alright, is this your shoe? So over it.
Damn mucky that pond, sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
It was that easy.
Ah,
It's
so
that easy.
generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
I'll find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is on.
Thank you.
It's your sopping wet shoe. I hope you're comfortable.
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
Yeah, what's going on? Let's go this way. For a capping ceremony. I like your hat. Oops, sorry.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani.
What's a
I'll
capping?
manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Oh man.
Geralt, there's no need.
We don't even know the bride and grooms, but I shall make a speech, and that's that. No. Listen, no. We're no.
So be it. If there's no demand, I shan't supply. But it would have been a beautiful speech.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
You're a bridesmaid, Shani. Take your place.
The midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple and give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely band with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another stein. Bright swan love eternal, bridegroom best beware, or she'll make you a cold in the coming year.
You gotta watch out for
What's
that.
the groom a thinking, a storm upon his brow? Must be second guessing if you'll get that cow. You'll get the cow, lad, the bull, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry, 'tis your wedding day. Oh,
Tradition holds.
That
Whoever
song was
calls the cow shall be
amazing.
next to wed.
That was amazing. I'm bringing that to my future wedding. Whoa! Whoa, was that necessary?
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good.
Oh, letter to Ogre. Oh, okay. It's like a blood loaf. Johnny, what?
A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance. Their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone. They're bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland.
Ooh,
She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
it's very bright for
It's
midnight.
past midnight.
Very
You
bright.
can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are,
love the
think I'll put them away
ears.
for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shawnee, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everec, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Uh-oh. What happens if you don't?
Stop!
Oh.
I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your moldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I
Oh,
promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
Whoa. What did you do to him? That was unduly harsh. Things. He was starting to be a pain. What did you do? What did you do?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
Oh.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do?
Oh, yeah?
How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everec will bother you no more.
Oh. Kind of wanted to explore his crypt, though. I'd like to stay a bit longer.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
What were you expecting?
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
I don't know why she's upset at me.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another.
Oh,
That's it.
yeah.
Have
Yeah,
fun.
have fun. Exactly. He knows. He knows. Well... So we need to cheer up Shawnee. So we need to read Shawnee's character entry in a journal to find out what might cheer her up. Oh, okay. Ooh, ooh. So let's wait until all this goes away. All the quest to clear. Oh. All right, let's find her journal entry, which is, I assume, is right here. Oops. Okay, Shawnee has to be... There we go. Oh, I'm not reading that whole thing, but what makes Shawnee happy? Okay. Let's see. Geralt entered Oxenford sewers expecting to hunt down a hideous monster, so you can imagine his surprise when down one of those dank, slimy corridors he ran to Shawnee, an old and dear friend. Geralt and I had first met this extraordinary young woman years earlier when she was just a college coed. By this time, she had grown into a dignified doctor and a fearless field medic for the Redanian army. And what makes her happy? Shawnee, alright, Geralt's encounter with Vladimir reminded him that he and Shawnee had once shared passionate, though passing feelings for each other. He also became aware some remnant of these feelings was still lodged in his heart. Alright, some might have let this unusual escort interfere with her enjoyment of the evening, but not Shawnee. Looking around at the tasteful wedding decorations, smelling the rich odor of berry laden rowan, a plant near and dear to her heart, one which summoned up fond childhood memories, Shawnee felt the heedless abandon of her younger years return and, overjoyed, threw herself into the thick of the festivities. All right. So she likes berry-laden rowan. I don't know if that means anything.
Refugees
As far as I read. Let's see what this is up here. Looks like a drink.
Good mead ought to lift her spirits.
Mead always lifts the
A
spirits.
sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
Possibly. No, it won't though, because
Good idea? Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk.
it is a depressant too. Let's see. Let's not go with the mead. Let's see what's in here. We're looking for a plant. What's this?
Rowan berry brandy. Shawnee loves the blossoms. I'd enjoy this as well.
Rowan berry. Yes, that
A
is
sip
it.
of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
Yes, it will. Yep.
Here's hoping Shawnee's a happy drunk.
Drinks sound like a good time tonight. Let's see. Oh, there you are. Sorry. So sad.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Seemed to like the Rowan. Thought you might want to try another form of it.
Well, I like to make necklaces out of the berries, but guess I am curious how this will taste.
Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs.
It's a tough job.
All alone.
It's a tough job. Well, you got me. You got me.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight.
Yeah.
May the moment last.
Yes. Cheers.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
Ooh, things are getting juicier.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
She looks so sweaty. It was alright. It was alright.
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
I also swam for her shoe.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt
The
everything.
rabbits just
Reminded me
down
of the
the
old
road.
times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent.
Why is he
But
talking like
don't
that?
tell the old battle axe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Just the whole haircut
feel
and
honoured.
mustache combination. I just can't take him seriously.
Drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Unfit? What do you mean? You'd convince her, I'm sure. What do you mean unfit? Yeah.
What kind of beau's
What are you saying?
unfit?
What are you saying?
So far, every kind.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not,
Maybe-
but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their
unless
passion.
it's Harvard.
You did
Yeah.
that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Go
Really?
get him, Geralt.
Look, the brave brothers.
Oh, his head's in
Drank
the
themselves
box.
stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
He's like, oh shit. I prefer you, I prefer you, I prefer you.
I wasn't in the mood. Would have resisted, tried to regain control.
I think you would have seized the opportunity.
No.
I don't need opportunities like that.
And changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Yeah, we need more ballsy men like that in our lives.
Ooh,
Let's go in for the blow.
gorgeous.
Let's do it.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
Finally. It's been like 250 hours we finally kissed somebody. Oh wow.
So, how'd it compare?
Oh, better by a mile. Completely different. Better by a mile. So much better.
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
Whoa,
All
Carol.
true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Oh, cause sure didn't say me. Let's go back.
Promised you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
Who needs chivalry?
Rats.
Our spot.
Here's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
Our turn. My turn.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble.
Yeah,
And
watch
I
out for
swore
that.
a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm.
You probably should make sure, right? Let's empty it. Let's do it.
You're the medic. Recommendation?
It's the weekend.
Hey, leave some for me.
We need to drink fast, before they catch us. Come on, let's hide.
Oh, man. I'm on a boat.
Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake.
I wouldn't be in the water with that lightning storm going on there.
What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
Are we gonna rock the boat? Oh, man. Go, Geralt. Get him. Oh, man, we did it. It's getting bad. There we go.
Was it that bad? Or have you developed an allergy for me?
I had too much to drink.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Damn.
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
Nah, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No, I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Oh, okay. It's so easy. You just up and leave. It just happens to everybody. Just up and leave me. Dang. Alright. Now that we've finally romanced somebody. I mean, we've romanced Yennefer with the unicorn a couple times. But then, but I also romanced Chris. And they both put me in bed. And we were gonna have like a threesome. but they tied me up and left me, and so Yennefer and Trish, no romance there. Kira went with Lambert at the very end of The Witcher 3, so I don't know where they went, but Kira's off with Lambert, no romance there. So Shawnee was the last option for romancing. Let's check out what we need to do with Ogre. So we need to form Ogre. The task has been completed. So let's go back there.